There's the here for Febivin, so it does look like he's going to want to carry. Zyrene, watching a few of the games last night, I was like, face up top, he may have shown himself there. Don't see the ping just yet. Solo is going to get a dive on him here, and it looks like he will be going down. The aggro used perfectly in first blood, going over to Huni to start things off on Ornn.
Yeah, Huni.
Small hit onto Solo. Slowly moving over as Lyra. Ornn comes out. It looks like they're going to be straight onto Lyra. Hakuo still trying to get into the fight as Damonte locks him down as well. Smoothie with a great headbutt out as they just completely push
of it. Made it so that that stun was a bit longer. It looked like he had a single moment to potentially go for it. But oh, man.
Three's a crowd on the top side, and Solo, not very solo for that one. They switch it up.
And giving Lost Solo gold here, so they get the Storm Razor as soon as possible. That's 600
of Drakes. 58, I'm sorry. The amount of Drakes at
Losses have not also had more than 40 control wards.
Things based on timing for how long. You're able to do that faster, and they knew you. Yep, there you go. Towards Huni on the top side. He doesn't have any mana to fight back, so look, he's going to try to flash over the wall and get away from the team. What does Echo Fox get due to this pressure on the top side? And it looks like they'll focus towards...
I think it's pretty much just that. They're going to be able to get that Mountain Drake. This will help them out a lot with the Kai'Sa. But
it looks like Febivin won't be able to help guard this turret. So the second one finally goes down. No Sun Disc. Only ward helping him. Ball onto Lyra to slow him down. Another one trying to stack him up. His ultimate is there so he can unleash power, but it does not look like he's going to get anything out of it. He goes down to the hands of Febivin as now Solo is on the bot side trying to resurrect from World Ender, and it's going to be Lost and Huni taking him down. Lost on that top side of the map. Everybody can kind of say, hey, do what you need to do. Solo still be there, and this time Echo Fox said, well, we're going to cut that rocket to pieces to start things off.
Yeah, absolutely. Smashed it. Shows up as paper. Paper covers rock, apparently.
That's all right, because we're playing the best of, right? So it's okay.
You ever see Tremors?
Yes.
I love that part where it's like I won. It's like, no, rock rips through paper.
Allow his soldiers to attack,
rotation.
to hit over and over. Hit Damonte. Oh, gotta watch out. Nice stop on Unleashed from Damonte as they devour up Apollo. He does not go down to the Ignite, and now it's an unstoppable Ragnarok Dardoch coming in. Smoothie's gonna try to stop the fight. Gets one pulverized on as we see a flash from Apollo get himself to safety. Febivin with the Emperor's Divide back onto Smoothie and Dardoch. Now they're turning the fight, but Lyra gets taken down by Lost. Can he be the factor that changes the fight for Echo Fox? Huni takes down Solo in a solo kill on the bot side, and Lost is going crazy as he picks up a triple kill. The Quadra onto Hakuo!
Lost on the Kai'Sa.
Go hard or go home, dude. Ride or die.
Ride or die. Start it. It's like, well, actually, they were fighting for about 30 seconds. Speed the okay, cut the replay.
And they started before the other fight. 10-2, 26 minutes in. Hard to believe 3 Drakes already picked up by Fox, as we are already at the front side of Clutch Gaming's base.
Yeah, and
they keep peppering these inhibitors.
And you got to think Solo was fighting Huni so that Huni couldn't TP in the fight and throw the Ornn ultimate down because he's way more effective in team fights. So Solo kind of had the right idea.
Everything they need. Solo hits onto Smoothie, but that's just trying to get Unbreakable Will out. A possible better engage for Clutch Gaming as Clutch is reaching. Lyra goes in. Party Cask is out as he throws down the stopwatch. Ornn knocks up 3 as they go for a full fight. World Ender is down for Solo, and Echo Fox now can just spread chaos throughout Clutch Gaming's base. They don't even have to continue the fight. They take the inhibitor with the fight in tow.
Yeah, question is, do they keep shoving here? Is it the Echo Fox way to not triple inhib? Just go straight for the base here.
Why not? One of the fastest best of 5s we saw in the 3rd place match in spring. Echo Fox may look to do it again against Clutch as game 1 is going to be sub 30 minutes. The second Nexus turret goes down as Echo Fox making a statement in game 1 of the first NA Regional Series.
27 minutes, 45 seconds on the clock. Get your time trials ready. Get your clamping on. And is this a top lane Cassiopeia?
It might actually be a top Cass. Huni, we know him to play these versatile things. Could have given CG an upper hand.
Wait,
Lyra says hookshot first. Thank you.
Is anybody going to dedicate a flash? Well, I mean, does he have enough mana to actually kill him?
Ooh.
I think he's dead.
No. Oh, he gets purged. Oh, it doesn't matter.
But they say, well, he's gotten multiple flashes across the map. Look at this Huni actually catching it.
Solo
No
getting
mana,
himself
though.
stuck. Disdain throws back Huni as he gets himself in a better position. Solo now on the way out, and it doesn't look like the door is going to hit him. Dardoch, one more undertow, does get it to connect. He has no help. And yeah, Solo's flash is down, and he will also fall. Ooh, stand united they will. Freeze the crowd at the top side. Huni nicely getting himself to a quick situation with Petrifying Gaze, but it's not going to be enough. He goes down, but they're able to take down Apollo at the same time. Back and forth, the kills are coming in. Dardoch comes in now with Ragnarok on. He's going for Solo. Reckless Swings comes down as he's on to Febvin now. Healing as well, and he might stay alive in this endeavor, but he goes down as Febvin distorts to safety to get themselves out of the play. 4-3. Stand united once again. A little bit of rinse and repeat for Clutch Gaming. We've seen this before. Huni to the other side. Now Spirit's Refuge is out there for Hakua's damage, but they still take down Huni, and that's a kill for Febvin, 2-0.
And when solo kills happen, they're just that much more special because they shouldn't be happening every single game.
Absolutely. Yeah, it beat Dardoch is. This was huge for Echo Fox game 1 because Dardoch was all over.
Because we saw Hakuo has left the lane multiple times, and that's going to be Lost and Smoothie being able to pick up that first turret bottom, and then immediate rotation there. He's that Lyra is there, going to sweep.
Oh, who takes it? Oh no, I think he thought he would dodge. Apollo gets knocked up, and Apollo's going to be going down. Featherstorm tries to rain on Fox's Parade.
And ultimate into another dive.
Oh, here comes, however, the heroic entrance. They're going to try to help him out. Huni getting the shots down on a Solo, and he could take him out. The turret shot doesn't take down Solo.
He's dead.
Febvin is dead as the last one connects, and it's going to be a chase from Demonte. Yes, it is actually going to be Lyra coming up. They get a good hook shot onto Demonte. Ultimatum down, and it looks like they're going to be able to lock down that kill. Beautifully done.
2-1 as Cassiopeia. Oh, hold on.
Oh, that looks quite painful. Febvin takes one more Fang.
The snake in the bush only works once. Let's see here. For Dardoch.
Ooh, Apollo Featherstorm is out, but they take him down immediately as the bot side of the map is.
Yeah, those are the ones where you get a little salty, but at the same time,
Feels good. Gotta
feels
get it back.
great when you're able to pull.
It looks like mid may get pushed down here if this wave comes in and no rotation from Apollo comes in. Solo's taking damage from Huni and Dardoch on the bot side of the map, and it looks like he will go down very quick after that.
Because just a few of his games at the end there kind of took him out of the running in a lot of people's minds, but he has just been fantastic all split long.
And for Dardoch, as we said before, we haven't seen him this regular season on the Olaf. Obviously plays it, still falling behind.
Yeah, falling behind, but he's getting those flashes. And Huni.
Huni ready to start a fight 3v1 so the team can recoup and reinforce with him. They are able to take down Lyra as he comes out of the jungle right now. If he can get in, he just needs to clip the edge of that. Ward goes over. They are actually hitting the ward, giving vision over to Febvin. That was kind of scary for a moment. He gets himself out safely.
When I'm looking at Huni's build, it's so hard. And
Lyra solo. He flashes into the wall. He gets taken down even with the Sterix gauge coming up.
Archangel staff. He has the Zhonya's Hourglass. He hasn't had to use the Zhonya's at all this game.
There's so many there's nothing you can do about it. That's the kind of player he is. Well, right now, Echo Fox is knocking on the front door of the first inhibitor turret. 12-7 at 25 minutes. That inhibitor turret goes down, and now they are on the inhibitor. Looks like they might look for somewhat of a fight. Lyra getting close. Febvin in for an AoE damage distortion. And it looks like they are out. Bot side might be on the menu, though. Demonte's top, and he can always get a hero's entrance into the fight if they need him. Solo, 2 more hits, locked up by concussive blows, does not go down, but Clutch Gaming cannot take these fights if they're taking half of their health bars first before even being able to kind of assess and engage.
Well, they don't really have wave clear either, and up against the Baron buff it becomes even more of an issue where it's very prevalent, right? Febvin has to go jump in to actually clear minion waves. Apollo is kind of the pass-through damage, but if you move up with your tanks...
On the last front doorstep of their last inhibitor turret, it falls. The super minions are going to be pouring in mid and bottom here. Solo over the wall by himself. The team has to help him. Lyra tries to get the hook shot in. They're going to be able to drop down Smoothie right away, but they lose Lyra as Hero's entrance comes in. Lost falls. And now there's not as much damage for Echo Fox to make their way into the base. They've gotten the structures they wanted, minus that last inhibitor.
Yeah, they wanted that last
Nexus turret.
And...
Oh, man! hell of a super minion.
Respawn. This is where Clutch Gaming have to make some sort of stand here. If they can get the Baron, if they can get some kills.
Solo looking at Huni first. 2,600 on to Baron now as Huni's going low. Baron not healing just yet, but nobody's going to keep the focus on. Huni gets out along with Dardoch as the fight between Solo and the rest of the team on the bot side. Or sorry, Apollo on the bot side. Oh, he goes down. And Lost will now be looking to fire in from the side. Hero's entrance knocks up Febiven's ghost. I'm sorry, mirror image. But he gets out as well. And Clutch Gaming is in such chaos. They cannot figure out a way back into the fight. So much AoE crowd control. Coming from the Braum, coming from the Galio does not let Clutch move.
Yeah, they tried to get in there, and that looked like a great Zhonya's Hourglass from Huni. He was able to dodge the ultimate from Solo. Pretty early ulti, mostly for the slow there, but it would have been enough to kind of slow him down, prevent him from getting out of that fight. And now Echo Fox, with these death timers, they're going to go and get some of this base, but there's only one turret with the Nexus. Question is, can they act? Yeah, they're just trying to stop him from getting in there and clearing the wave. They need to buy time, they need to distract the minions, but Echo Fox, they have the game in the sights.
Oh, huge damage from that distortion of Febiven coming in, but Cat doesn't have a follow-up. Apollo's there, throws out the feathers and tries to pull him right out from under. Fox, unstoppable here in the Ragnarok for Dardoch as he is only going for the Nexus. It does not look like they'll have the damage. He gets suppressed, he gets taken down. Fear of the death takes him out, and they will be able to drop Smoothie as well. Coming into this first NA regional matchup as Clutch looks to bite back a little bit. Mid-turret will go down in their favor. Disdain from Solo puts him in a very dangerous position as he tries to flip back a member of Echo Fox. And it looks like Ragnarok on from Dardoch. He'll try to get himself right into the fray. Apollo firing feathers back. Feather Storm comes out, and now he's in range for the undertow. Reckless swing coming in from Dardoch. Strikes him down from the heavens. Solo low, but it looks like he'll be able to purge the damage. No, he goes down as well as Huni sinks his fangs in once again. Echo Fox making their way down mid lane, and this could be the game.
Yeah, that's a clean ace there. Definitely the game. 5-0 for Echo Fox. Took them a little bit longer than the last one, but they're going to go up 2-0 in the first game of the regional qualifier.
Taking down the Nexus, gotta feel good. Just about 7 minutes more than game number 1, but Echo sides for the side of Clutch Gaming, and it's going to be Cassiopeia locked into that mid lane for Febiven, so he's going to be able to dish out the damage from his position. We saw Make Me a Liar.
That always happens. That always happens. Oh, he turned.
Gotta be careful. Demonte's low. The headbutt pulverize comes in. They stack the CC nicely, and the last few fangs come through. The kill actually goes to Haku, though. Dardoch coming up on the Lyra, and here is also Smoothie to finish that one off as the supports
Aatrox Q, so that just completely went out of the window.
Hi, Demonte, low on mana. He's gonna get knocked up. Petrifying Gaze only slows him, but the party cast puts him in. And the kill secured by Febiven. A little tail in the air.
Woo! Get him!
Doing the Realm Warp, bringing a few forward. Solo flashes, and he is trying to get away. The chains don't draw anybody back, and Huni's gonna be able to get the slow on. Shotgun knees are dropping Solo down, but he's still got the movement speed to make it to safety. Dardoch not in range. Febiven gonna throw Miasma out to stop them, and they are not able to save Solo as Petrifying.
Off to the left and kind of run it down the lane. And right there, here comes Akuo.
We're lost in a really bad spot. 3v1 as Smoothie leaves him to Glacial Fissure, but also leaves him. Heads out to the left side of the fight, and Clutch Gaming pick up another kill.
Oh, but the top lane, Huni's gonna get the first turret, and it's Urgot off on the right foot.
You have to be kidding me.
Oh boy.
Still got a little ways to go.
He's 580, but then Demonte's 296.
Smoothie getting churned up here. Looks like he might be able to make it out safe. Double knocked up there, spell shielded by Apollo as they start going into Kathy, and the rain coming in from Lost. Lyra gets out, Ignite's gonna take him down though, and that's gonna be a hit from Lost, so big pickup there. Solo teleports in, but it looks like he wants out of this fight immediately. As Huni is gonna be able to lock him down. A few more knees, and Fear Beyond Death gets him out with the World Ender, but it looks like they'll end his world right quick as he comes back up. 30 seconds on the death timer as they take down bottom tier 1.
Yeah, and Febiven was completely zoned away from that fight. The Cassiopeia actually was not able to roam. Even though he's ahead, he has the completed item, and he's way ahead right now in terms of the kills and what he has against Demonte. But Demonte was able to get there first.
He used Unbreakable Will to get himself to safety. So much in defense happening. The cast goes out. Smoothie's gonna try and stand on the turret. The team needs to take it so he doesn't go down. And Solo World Enders again.
A lot of the work in terms of just cycling the jungle and keeping Lyra behind. And now they've swapped the
damage. being reserved from Echo Fox as they take down second tier on top side, 4-0, and needs to get in there. They did put the alteration orb in there.
Lyra steal this?
Lyra just on the outside, cast them to get it denied, but Smoothie's gonna be able to pick it up in the end, so there was definitely a chance for that to happen. Here comes Huni around the outside, but he is stopped quickly by Solo. Huni may have gone a little too greedy as he gets knocked back and thrown around. Ping pong status. Lyra over the wall along with the rest of the team, and they are going to be able to drop Huni. Solo picks up a kill for himself as Dardoch is very low, a sliver of health as he makes it out of the fight, and DeMonte at that as well.
Yeah.
A lot of little things that play into the favor.
You know, all these less scrutiny of, oh, did they just get lucky? How good are they actually? And DeMonte
It takes 4 MVPs and
100%. He's in that pop off, try to like win the game, get on his shoulders, get in his backpack. And DeMonte here showed some consistency. Got camped, still able to win the lane afterwards and have that 30 CS advantage going into the late game.
Dardoch used the ultimate to get Fevivin away, and they may not have what they need to take the inhibitor down. Inhibitor goes down, but Huni may follow as the rest of Echo Fox says, we need to get out safely. That's a realm warp. And DeMonte, being the nice guy, lets everybody take it, as he has already made it past the realm warp point. They're going to take Cloud Drake, and now it's kind of recuperation time for Clutch Gaming. How much vision and how far can they get it out on the map before Echo Fox themselves in these situations into greed? They know how to keep it steady.
And they're forcing.
Solo, a world ender as the inhibitor goes down, and he also will fall. Focus now changing to Apollo for a moment as Solo gets back to safety. Lyra drips one out for the cast, and everybody on the team that's gone down. And Huni will turn on the shotgun knees to take down the last bit of wave in front of the inhibitor as it also...
Pushing top and in mid. And you can see Solo's flanking, but look at that, a catch!
Dardoch right onto Hakuo, and his unbreakable will is down. He just used it to kind of flex into that fight. Solo gets caught as well. World Ender's already on. That's 4 ultimates used to start off these fights for Clutch Gaming, and Fevivin is now going to be left with his on the front line. It's a dash in for Dardoch. There's Huni onto Apollo, and Fevivin shutting down the DPS. Disdains Fevivin back, puts him right in the frying pan, and they're gonna make some snake shoes out of Clutch Gaming on that one. Lyra heads for the hills. He's out of the base, and Fox looks to make this a 3-0 as they bring in the rest of the minions.
They say, we're taking care of business, 3-0. They move to a 9-1 record against Clutch in the year, showing a dominant performance against this team and shutting them down almost every single time.
Echo Fox coming in strong, the favored team to take down Clutch Gaming, and Echo Fox will quickly jump over that fence, if you will. They'll quickly take down Clutch Gaming, and Echo Fox will take the first NA regional match.
And Echo Fox will move on to tomorrow to have a rematch against TSM. What happened to Huni? What happened to his style? He's playing the same way. They put him on tanks for a bit. He was getting killed very early on in a lot of their games, a lot of level 3 deaths. This was Huni back in form, having Dardoch come to his lane multiple times. Even the time he got camped and he was playing Cassiopeia, he was still able to absolutely destroy that game.
That was crazy. The Cassiopeia Huni game was actually pretty intense, and we wondered, you know, when was the last time he played this? This guy's 2-1 all time on top lane Cassiopeia, and now he's 3.
You know, my favorite part of that 2-1 stat was that they popped in on the side for his Cassiopeia was that it was a 1.3 KDA. Like, people have like 8.3 KDAs. They have like 10 KDAs when their champion is like really bonkers, or 5 or 4. 1.3 literally means he's getting like a killer assist per death. Like getting above a 1.0 KDA should be pretty easy, but he gets camped a lot on it, but he still finds relevance. So he's destroying games even when he gets beaten up early.
Ride or die, dude. To hear more about the first victory of the Gauntlet, let's hand it over to Avli for an interview with the Echo Fox top laner.
Thanks, guys. Huni, congratulations on the win. Now, in Game 2, we saw you pick the Cassiopeia in response to the Urgot pick. And then in Game 3, we saw you say, Clutch Gaming, I'm going to show you how it's done. You picked Urgot yourself. So what made you so confident on that champion today?
Yeah, I mean, it's just really, I did Huni, which is like winning both sides. Like, I don't care about bursting Urgot. I don't care about picking just blinding as I was like first pick Urgot. I'm just ready to smash everyone.
Now, you smashed today, you went 3-0, but one play that had us all scratching our heads was what happened with the Rift Herald in Game 3?
I still don't know what happened there, actually. Our jungler trolled it there? Anyone knows? Anyone idea? Can you guys tell me? He really didn't pick it up yet? 9x for sure.
No one picked it up. We were all scratching our heads. We thought you were going for it at one point, and then everyone just kind of based and left it alone. But I mean, today with the 3-0, you look like you're feeling a lot better, especially with your play. And with having the 3 weeks of practice behind you and feeling healthier, what was the difference in coming in today versus your best of 5?
Yeah, I mean, I did comment about what happened at the quarterfinals, even though like I was like got food poisoning, and then like I could not eat like 3 days in a row, and that was my first time playing League after dawn week 9, which is like really awful. Like that's why I was like really feeling bad and performed not really well, like as much as I can. But for this time, looking towards I'm versus TSM for tomorrow, which is second round for Gauntlet. Even though I had a food poisoning before, it was like really close series, which is like 2-3. I mean, without food poisoning, what else can it be? Just gonna be smash TSM.
So diving a little bit deeper in that, besides not having food poisoning, what makes you feel so confident that you're going to be able to take them down in this rematch tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, which is like we had a lot of practice going on, like 3 weeks. I know my teammates did really well for practice, like not wasting time. And for sure, they tried really hard because we know absolutely that's like, it could be last about 2018 of the practice in North America, which is like, I don't want to stop my career here. And also my teammates is going to be feeling the same thing. So that's why we showed it. And that's why we 3-0 easily Clutch Gaming. Even though it's Clutch Gaming was not like really best team like or like strong team in NA, still we made 3-0. We got the confidence on it, and we're gonna show again for tomorrow.
Well, Hooney, thank you, and wishing you luck tomorrow. And for more on the game, let's hear from the State Farm analyst desk.
Thank you very much, Avli. A much more confident Hooney, feeling back to his usual self with the 3-0 victory for Echo Fox over Clutch Gaming. Again, as Hooney himself even said, an expected result for many. But we had questions around how clean the Echo Fox team would look following that tough best of 5 that they lost to TSM prior. We wanted to see them do it in few games, and we wanted those games themselves to be relatively clean. Where do you guys feel they fell on that spectrum? You know, how satisfied are you with their performance in this series?
I think they played a lot better than they did against TSM for sure. And a huge part of that just has to be Hooney's in much better form because he was sick before. Obviously, nobody likes excuses, but stuff happens. So he looked a lot better today. They were doing their normal style of playing around him, allowing him to start most of the plays. So yeah, I thought Echo Fox did a lot better.
Yeah, and I don't think that Solo is a chump. I think he's a pretty good top laner, and Hooney did dominate that lane today, as he mentioned in the interview. Winning as Urgot, winning against Urgot is very valuable, especially when it's a new pick in the meta with a lot of unknowns. So that worked, and then the rest of Echo Fox, I think, performed decently well.
Something that will demand attention from TSM.
It's worth noting that Solo has Lyra as his jungler, and Hooney has Dardoch. I think there's a slight jungle difference.
Maybe.
As a jungler on the desk.
Maybe noticed a couple of those things. I thought Echo Fox looked pretty good. I don't think you're ever going to see a clean Echo Fox win, you know, where it's like 12-0. Perfect.
It's not
game.
their style.
They're not going to perfect game you. But, like, I think this is as good of their style as you're hoping to see, especially after the TSM series. Like, Hooney died playing aggressive, but usually his team was trading back advantageously on the other side of the map on things like that. So I thought, as a whole, they looked really good. Maybe not right here.
Oof. This hurt.
Oh, we were talking about this on the desk.
It's just efficiency.
Everyone thinks this was a mistake.
It wasn't.
Dardoch wanted to keep his trinket slot open for Vision. So
Yep. Yeah. He needed to get to those Raptors earlier to start the counter
he wanted
jungle.
the 25 gold from the Rift Herald because no camps are up.
Right.
So he
Doesn't the enemy
what it
also
is.
get 50 if they kill the Rift Herald?
No, it's back down to 25. I think when it first came into the game, it was 50, but it's down
Either
to
way, he didn't want to give him
25
25 gold. You're trying to starve him out. You just
Right. An even trade is a better trade for the losing team. So if I'm picking up 25 gold, I just leave it on the ground and don't give it back to the other team.
Usually it's not even trade because you take a turn with it. But
All right,
no,
Mark. Semantics. Details.
Nice Grog Assault. But yeah, I thought they looked really good. And I think especially they were able to win this series without showing too much. I think everyone knew there was going to be Urgot priority. And so I don't think that they're like, we were forced and we had to show our early plan in this long gauntlet run that we're going to have to make. The Cassio, maybe you want to hide that, but at least now people are like, second guessing themselves if they're going to have to pick into the Urgot. And if I know Huni is going to have some other stuff prepared as well if it gets banned or something.
I think Urgot's definitely going to be a huge champion of interest for the rest of this gauntlet and maybe leading up to Worlds, because he's just, like we were saying earlier, seemingly came out of nowhere and now everybody's playing him. He seems very strong, getting first picked a lot of the time. So
32-minute game here in the third game of the series. Echo Fox again taking it. This means it's the end of the season for Clutch Gaming, so I do want to hit on this squad real quick before we say our farewells to them. You know, an interesting trajectory for a team because of their spring split finish, which of course is what enabled them to even be playing in the gauntlet to begin with, and a whole lot of struggles in the summer split.
I think they were a team that starting out had a lot of synergy in spring, keeping 3/5 of the NV roster and then adding pretty talented players, all things considered, with Febby and Solo to it. And I think it was just one of those things that as time went on, they did not find their